Welcome back to Prime News on HLN. We're continuing to cover this story. Susan Powell, mother of two in Utah, has been missing. And I know a lot of you have questions about what happened with her husband, the father of the two boys, named Josh Powell. Now, let's be clear, he's not a suspect. But people still question when we hear the last time she's seen. He's taken the two little guys, ages 2 and 4, on a camping trip. They leave around midnight, and we're talking, it's about 10 degrees outside. There is sleet, snow. So let me read a couple of questions. We get our experts in on this. Lisa writing this on Facebook. He should be charged with endangering the welfare of two small children. Darlene writing this. Like I would let my hubby take my babies camping in the cold. So a lot of questions there. Let's bring in Steve Rogers, Detective Lieutenant, Nutley, New Jersey Police Department. Steve, it is suspicious, isn't it? And that's, I'm quoting police now when you look at that and just the entire circumstances of the case. But what do you make of Dad taking the two boys that young camping at midnight?
Well, certainly it's bizarre, Mike, and as you said, although he's not labeled a suspect, you could be sure that the police are going to target him as their primary person in this investigation. And this is where these cases usually begin, at the ground zero, right in the home. And unfortunately, Mike, this is where they end sometimes.
Okay. And Michelle, let's lay it out there again. His name's Josh Powell, not a suspect. We want to be clear on that. But he does have a lawyer, correct?
He does have a lawyer, and also investigators are looking to interview him again for a second time today. They're not saying whether that particular interview has happened or not. He has spoken out to some of the local press in his area, so he has been a bit vocal. And, you know, although that sometimes people's actions may seem suspicious or maybe not the way that we would respond to things, again, that doesn't mean that they can be, they're convicted of anything.
Yeah, well put there. Let's get a call in. Donna's with us in Alabama. Hi, Donna, your thoughts here?
I'm here.
Hey, go ahead, Donna.
My question is this, you know, that he did take the kids out camping. That's what he says. Where was the camping equipment? Was there a tent?
Michelle, is there proof that he went camping? Is there any, because one report had it that where he told authorities he went camping was completely covered by snow. What can you add to that?
That is true. Where he allegedly said that he did, in fact, take the family to go camping. It was covered in snow at that particular time. Also, there was another report that investigators that went into the home and found a fan on the ground where near a wet spot was. But having said that, I mean, I'm just saying that if you're out in the snow and you're coming in and your boots are wet and, you know, the floor could easily have gotten wet, a fan could have been brought out. And then they're not commenting on the camping equipment or if it was put away or kind of how all of that works. But what we do know is that she was, in fact, a stockbroker, and she did not show up for work.
Okay. Steve?
Yeah, Mike.
There you heard from Michelle. Those are explanations for that. As an investigator, where are you taking those details?
Well, here's what's going to happen. I'm sure that K-9 units were already used by the police, and those dogs can track very strong, even light scents, may I add. What they're going to do, as part of the investigation, the police are going to check to see if there was any domestic violence in the household, if there's any medical issues regarding the victim. All this is going to be put together as if you're putting together a jigsaw puzzle. Conclusions are going to be drawn, and then the questions, the hard questions, are going to be asked.
Okay. Guys, thanks again. We'll keep following it. Michelle, Steve, we appreciate it. Coming up.